The only freedom is when that energy, that personal self collapses, and then there is this with lots of appearances happening, but none of them are any longer you. So there's not somebody in there fighting for you anymore. There's just what is. And then there's still really funky thoughts, there's still really funky stories, there's still really funky feelings and emotions, but they don't belong to anyone anymore. They're happening in boundlessness. And it's an energetic shift from feeling separate and divided in here and like you are incomplete and life is not enough, to an explosion back into this. And then there's this, but you don't any longer feel incomplete because there's no longer a you there existing separately. There's no longer a you there looking for something, looking for a better future, looking for a better idea of itself, trying to defend itself, trying to be something. It's just life happening. And there's no agenda, personal agenda anymore. There's just things happening. It's so simple, life. Freedom is this. Cagedness is believing that you exist and you need to find yourself an event in the future. So say for an example for this stream, me coming on at the wrong time for my stream. Suffering is a person that believes I could have done something different and it's not fair on them. How dare she stream at a different time? I sacrifice seeing my friends to be here for her and then she lets me know at the last moment, who does she think she is? That is suffering. The idea that you are somebody that exists separately inside the body, you are acting independently, and that Lisa out here is acting independently. That is suffering. Freedom is when that energy collapses, and then there's this, and then just what's happening. And it doesn't matter if I stream or not, because sitting and looking at the wall, or making yourself as coffee, or surfing the internet is just as much it as me being here. Nothing in the flow of life gives you freedom. The flow of life brings pleasure and pain, but pleasure and pain aren't happiness and unhappiness anymore. They're just pleasure and pain. Freedom is this. And it seems like lots of different spiritual teachers and masters throughout the centuries have been talking about this, and they say it in so many different ways. The first way I heard it was in Buddhism, where it was you've got to be in the moment. And then the more and more it seemed like Lisa progressed, although it wasn't Lisa progressing, it was Lisa crumbling and Lisa falling away. The more and more that that she crumbled, it became apparent it's not about Lisa staying in the moment, it's the moment was always who I was. I was never the Lisa. Lisa was a beautiful appearance in this that comes and goes, and she still comes and goes, but she's no longer a separate entity anymore. She's a character appearing in this, but it's no longer me. Me is this, what is. I am what is. Or you could say there is no I, and then there's just what is.